And sometimes there are investments that you want to make that are bigger than just how much money you can make next quarter, or maybe they're long-term investments. Like Mark Zuckerberg took a lot of heat because he's a big believer in the metaverse. Well, why shouldn't he be? First of all, I love the metaverse. I play golf in the metaverse. I'm telling you, it's so much fun. Like you got to try it. It's with the MetaQuest, it's so real, but there's frictions, right? People don't want to go through and put the clunky headset on and figure it out and all that. But I'm telling you, like if you take that time to just try it, you are going to absolutely love it. So I go in there and I meet my buddy and we play golf and it feels better than actually going to the golf course. I don't because I don't have to spend all the money and all the time to do it. You can hear the birds chirping and the water hitting against the rocks at Pebble Beach and just all kinds of cool stuff. I love it. I absolutely love it. But not everybody does. The metaverse is not mainstream. So Zuckerberg has been pouring billions of dollars into the metaverse on what is seen as a gamble because he's hoping that at some point there'll be a critical mass of entrance into the metaverse that will help him turn a profit. So far, it's been a massive, massive loss. I think it's called Reality Labs. That's but I think what's going to happen is the thing with Facebook that's interesting is that you've got the metaverse stuff and then you got AI. And then eventually, the next big player on the horizon, in my opinion, is going to be something linked to quantum computing. Once quantum computing becomes a thing, like in the mainstream consciousness, it's going to change everything. It could change the world almost as much as AI does. They literally say that the first country that can master quantum computing will control the world. That's how crazy quantum computing is in terms of what it does. Like it makes our other computers look just like Stone Age, objects. So I think at some point that when you're sort of mixing what's going on with AI and then eventually metaverse frictions start to reduce, where instead of maybe putting on this big I wish I could show y'all my MetaQuest headset. It's like this big old thing, and it's kind of it does look a little bit nerdy. But eventually, I think now, in fact, they have these little sunglasses, these cool Ray-Ban sunglasses you can put on that'll let you do things, and that's a little bit better, right? So they look almost like the glasses I have, except actually cooler, and you can still do a lot of metaverse stuff on those glasses. I think eventually, when that happens, you're gonna start seeing a lot of people in the metaverse, and I believe that if you try it, I think you're gonna like it. Just give it a thought. So anyway, what else? Okay, where can you buy stock? So let me just say this. Some of you were asking, how do you get started? What do you do? Okay, so let me give you something that can help you get started. If you go to b1investing.com. So somebody please type that in B, the number one, b1investing.com. That will introduce you to an ebook I have called the $5 a day investing plan. So that's b1investing.com. That is something that we have in the Black Business School that's very effective to kind of get you started so that you don't overthink the process. And then also beyond that, I want to remind everybody of what I call the Black Wealth Master Plan. I developed the Black Wealth Master Plan as part of our economic awareness training. You can get an EAT because I want everybody to eat. But if you want to eat, you got to be able to see the food. You can't eat if you can't see where the food is located. So I want everybody to eat. So we do EAT, economic awareness training, every morning. I used to call it financial consciousness training. Sometimes I'll call it that, but you know what it is, right? So anyway, the Black Wealth Master Plan is really simple. And what this was something that I wanted to come together with that would give us a very simple process that we can all follow that would make a massive difference in wealth. This will allow us to not just close the racial wealth gap for our family. I can't speak for everybody's family. There's too much ignorance, too much chaos, too many people that don't want to listen. That's fine. I'll let them do what they want to do. But for your family, there will be no racial wealth gap. For your family, there will be the only gap you're going to have is the fact that you're going to have jealous white people in your neighborhood who are going to say, how did those Negroes get all the money? That's what they're going to say. So just so you know, there's going to be jealousy. It always happens. If you become successful, lazy people will get mad at you. So anyway, here's what the Black Wealth Master Plan is. Very simple. And then Tara, I will answer your question about quantum computing. So give me 1 second here. I don't want to lose my train of thought. So the Black Wealth Master Plan says this. This is one generation out, really 2 generations before it really kicks in at a level that I know it'll kick in. But the Black Wealth Master Plan is that every Black child should know how to start a business by the age of 12. Because we don't want our kids running around depending on jobs from white people. That no disrespect to white people. I don't hate white people. I just don't want us economically dependent on those people. And the reason that you have to get a job in the first place is because nobody took the time to build you a capital base. If somebody had built you a capital base, if somebody had given you some resources, some stock, some real estate, some cash, something to go out in this world, you would not have to get up and go to work every day. So really, learning how to start a business is another plan B that will allow you an escape plan. Because here's the thing, money's everywhere. the economy is so abundant. There's so much money everywhere. But for some of us, it feels like there's money nowhere. It feels like money's hard to get and that money's very, very dry. Well, the reason is because it's where they position you. It's like if I'm in a body and all the water, it retains water. Let's say one half of the body is retaining all the water and the other half is dehydrated. And I live on the dehydrated side of the body. I'm a little amoeba or something. I live on the dehydrated side, and I'm like, there's no water here. I'm just on the wrong side of the body. I need to go to the other side. If I go to the other side, there's plenty of water. There's too much. There's so much. There's so much there. I might drown if I'm not careful. So really, the same thing is true with money. If you look at the economy like a body, like a human body, what you'll find is that it's like a big body that retains water. See, rich people live like, let's say rich people live up in the shoulder, right? And what they do is they retain water in the shoulder, and water does not get to the rest of the body. So effectively, what happens is that you have this really distorted economic reality. Let me know if you're following this. I hope you're getting this. I like analogies. I hope this makes sense. So with this distorted economy, you've got people that have so much money, they have money to burn. They're like, "Oh, who can't make $50,000 in a day?" There are people that think like that.